Hey y'all, this is T-App shit going on that I wanna get into. Brian fires back at T-App scandal with new app. I'm curious to know, like I've been learning about this a little bit, but let's go. I wanna hop right into it. No time to waste. Let's go.
The T stuff. Oh my goodness. This shit's crazy. Have you guys heard this app, T?
I think I saw a Facebook post about it.
Alright, so there's this, it's a women's only app, so they only let women join. They verify it through a photo. And maybe have you guys heard about the Are We Dating the Same Guy?
Yeah, I was about to say it's similar to that, correct?
Kind of similar to that. So girls will post a guy and they'll be like who they're maybe going on a date with or just, been on a date with, and they're asking, give me the scoop. Give me the scoop. Is he red flags? Has he got a wife? Whatever, all this stuff. They want to get the details. They want the background. Recently, there's
that's a terrible idea. Couldn't somebody just go on there and lie? And I don't know. I got to see how it works.
a new app that just became #1 on the App Store called T. Nick, can you just find the Wikipedia page for it, I guess? #1 on the App Store. So basically, only women can join it. They verify through your ID, make sure you're a woman. And one of the criticisms of this app is that while it can sometimes be used for women's safety, women looking out for each other, avoiding cheaters or whatever,
hitting your goals has nothing to do with discipline. The real culprit is friction, and it slowly erodes your progress. Unlike what...
You got it? So here it is. Make it a little bigger. Women-only mobile phone application. Allows the posting of personal data about men that users are currently, formerly, or interested in dating. Scroll down. It was released back in 2023, but it just recently blew up this past month, basically.
Wait,
a month
so
or
has
two.
it been around the whole time then?
What do you mean?
Since 2023?
It's been around since 2023, but I think the user base was super small, and then it just blew up in the past 1 or 2 months. And scroll down, so proponents have praised the app as an aid for women's safety by helping them check for men for adultery, catfishing, criminal, blah, 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 red flags, blah, blah, blah. Critics have described the application as a doxing app and a violation of privacy, an opportunity for defamation against innocent individuals, and a witch hunt. There have been some lawsuits against some of these other apps or whatever, cyber harassment, this sort of thing. Apparently, according to the founder, Sean, stated that the company's legal team receives 3 legal threats.
The app is owned by a man?
A day. A lot of people are unhappy about what we're doing, and that's okay. Interestingly enough, this could actually, I think it might even, related to the civil rights law that I cited earlier, related to the Uber thing, the Unruh Civil Rights Act disallows discrimination on the basis of sex. In this case, you have an application, a business, and the business is, even if it was in a different state, they were doing business in California, so it would run afoul of the Unruh Civil Rights Act or whatever, that you can't discriminate on the basis of sex, race, etc., etc. Since they only allow women to use the app, I think they're in violation of something. For example, you couldn't have an app that only allowed white people to use. In fact, I think it's not even in compliance with Apple's own terms of service. So in Apple's terms of service, you can't have an app which is discriminatory on the basis of race, gender, sex, etc., etc. So it's definitely in violation of Apple TOS. It's in violation of California civil rights law. So there could be some potential claims that come through there. But in any case, to the app, what recently happened though, really quick on the criticism. So basically, men were frustrated because you had these women who, sure, there's genuine safety concerns and stuff, but they were basically publishing their photos, their names on these apps. And look, who here's been on a bad date? No? Nobody? Okay. And it's look, people can then, even if there wasn't, again, we had this distinction conversation between abuse, trauma, blah, blah, blah. Maybe a guy was a jerk on a date, whatever. I don't think that this means you need to then, like, throw him to the wolves online and try to ruin his reputation. Sometimes there's a mismatch in personalities, and you guys just don't like each other. So some women, not all women, have used these apps to try to destroy men's reputations. They've lied about these men. They've, false accusations, this sort of thing. And a lot of women defend it, though, on the basis of this is for our safety. We don't want to go on a date with a guy who's, whatever, a jerk, whatever it is. What ended up happening is apparently the people who made the app were vibe coding. And they had a breach of their cybersecurity. Somebody was able to access a database on this app that had the photos and the photo IDs of something like over 70,000 women. 70,000 women had their personally identifying information leaked. I think it was 4chan, I don't know. What? Somebody's like, what's up?
You made me get that app.
Oh.
Dang.
How's that exposed? I was curious. I wanted to see what was on it. So anyways, these women, it's almost ironic. Fate, it seems, isn't without a sense of irony. The women who were on the app basically invading the privacy of these men, posting their photos, sharing private information about them, are now having their information publicly exposed. So pull up the tweets on this. Someone created a website where you can rate the users of the hacked feminist doxing app T. So they created the site T-Spill, where people are now rating the appearances of the women, and now there's a leaderboard for the most attractive, and then it's the top 50 and the bottom 50. Let's go to the next one.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your cool down.
You have arrived.
You're surprised.
The Tinder.
Oh, and then there was a comparison of the men who got posted versus the women who posted on the T app.
No.
And they're like, wow, the men are more attractive than the... Anyways, and then is there one more, I think? Oh, make it smaller, Nick. One more. In response to the T app, I'm pleased to announce the development of my, Brian Atlas, this is me, my mobile app, Tally. A male-only dating safety app where men tally the body counts of women. Never be lied to again. Know before you go. So we're basically, as guys, we care about body count, right? So you can join my app called Tally.
Is it real?
And you can tally up. Guys will tally up. Oh, I slept with her. Tally marks. And the body count, boom, gets tallied up.
That's real.
It's in development. So, any app developers in the chat, I will actually release this. Any app developers in the chat, hey.
So I get the point, y'all. My battery about to die, so I'm just gonna leave it at this. Stupid. Nobody do that. Whatever it is, y'all gotta find what y'all want to find about each other. Men and women need to stop hating each other. Love y'all. Out. Peace.